Hi, my name's Amira. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a highlighter collection video. Most of you guys seem to really like my eyeshadow palette collection video, so I thought I would do one for my highlighters. Now, I do want to add a little disclaimer thing and just discuss something that happened with the eyeshadow palette collection, just because I don't want to see that on this video in the comment section. So, when you have a huge collection like me, you can't use everything every single day. So in my eyeshadow palette video, I rewatched it a few times to see if I could see what you guys were talking about, or some of you guys were talking about, and you felt like I was a bit negative and I didn't really like any of the palettes. When you've got that many, you can't use them all every single day. You can't even use them all, period. So me, I'm into makeup. I collect, I get sent stuff, I buy stuff, I want to review it, and sometimes I get rid of them, but sometimes, you know, I really like to keep them. I like to keep collections together. So if I'm showing you something and I say, I don't use this that often because it's this, or this, that doesn't mean I don't like it. It just means that to suit my more everyday needs, it doesn't really fit that criteria, but I still like it enough to keep it around. So yeah, I just want to say that I've got a lot of highlighters, so I'm not going to use them all. Same with the eyeshadows. Just because I don't use them all doesn't mean that I hate it or whatever. You know, I don't want to see any negativity on this one. It's just the way it is when you have a huge collection, and don't tell me to get rid of them because I can't part with my highlighters. And I think I should just dive into this front section. So I've got some MAC highlighters. We have this one. It is superb. This is a limited edition highlighter from MAC. It's like a bronzy, goldy amazingness. A fun story. This collection, I don't remember what collection it was part of, but I wanted the eyeshadow that was like this color. Anyway, the girl didn't give me the eyeshadow. She gave me a different eyeshadow that like wasn't even from this collection. So when I was looking at it, I was like, what? Anyway, I went back to be like, you gave me the wrong eyeshadow. She's like, well, I didn't. You asked for that one. And I'm like, okay. And then she couldn't find it. So obviously she didn't have it in stock and gave me a different one. You know, so she didn't miss out on the sale or whatever. But anyway, I bought this because it's like the same color. It's very, very pretty. Let's see if we can swatch it here. It's like metallic goodness. Anyway, I don't wear this that much because it is like super, super bronzy, but I can put a little bit of this on, and yeah, or I use it with Fix Plus as an eyeshadow. That's gorgeous. Then we have MAC Soft and Gentle and Lightscapades. Pretty standard additions in any highlighter junkies collection. I have NARS Albatross. I don't use this that much. I don't know why. It's like a little bit too yellow for me. It has just that really, I don't know. I think I was like a little bit underwhelmed with this because I bought this just when I first started watching YouTube videos, when this was like really, really trending. You know, like everyone wanted this. But yeah, it's very, very like yellow white. So I just find that it doesn't suit my skin tone unless I'm going for a specific look. Then we have Becca Champagne Pop. I love this. I love this so much. This is, you know, just one of those must-haves. It's just this perfect gold sheen. I'm going to put this on my cheeks now actually, because the highlight I'm wearing isn't super obvious, but just like hello. Hello, hello. I love it. I find that this suits my skin beautifully when I'm medium to tan. Then we have Becca Mary Loumanizer. I think this is another standard staple must-have for addicts. You know, it's a lot lighter than Champagne Pop. It's just very poppin'. I love this when I don't have a tan on, or when I have a tan and I want a super light, intense highlight on the cheeks. Then we have this one. This is Maybelline Masterhighlight Highlighting Bronzer. This is 50 light bronze, so it's a nice little mix of different shades and stuff. It is a little bit more subtle. Yeah, it's a little bit more subtle, but definitely, yeah, definitely not that subtle. You know, you can still layer it up, wear it. It's a pretty color. I do like this for a drugstore highlighter. I find that, yeah, there's not that many good drugstore highlighters, so this collection is like mainly high-end because, yeah, as I said, there's not that many good drugstore highlighters. There are some good ones in contour kits, so if you want to see my contour kit collection, because I do have quite a lot of contour kits because I love the brightening shades for underneath my eyes, so I do have heaps of them. So if you do want to see a video on that collection, definitely thumbs this video up and let me know below so I can get onto that for you. Next up, I have a bunch of Colourpop highlighters. I had to throw a few of these out. If you saw my Colourpop rant video, a few of these had to get thrown out because they had dried out. So hopefully now that I swatched these, they haven't dried out. This is the shade Smokin' Whistles. Ooh, it feels nice and creamy still. Let's see, swatch. Yes, see, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I do really like the Colourpop highlighters, but I find they apply better with the fingers, kind of like the shimmery shades, so it makes it a little bit hard to use them. That's why I stopped kind of using them as much, just because, yeah, they didn't go on as nicely with a brush, and yeah, I don't know, I just, that's all I'm going to say on that. Colourpop is a controversial topic, so yeah. And then we have Spoon. Spoon's a really pretty shade too. Yes. I like that. I do actually really like these. And then just while I'm swatching these Colourpop ones, this is Lunch Money. I actually love Lunch Money. I'm going to swatch this. Lunch Money is kind of like Mary Lou, but slightly less pigmented. I mean, with the finger it's the same, but yeah, with the brush it's not as pigmented. Then we have Butterfly Beach. This one's a bit more pinky and bronzy. Where are we? You can see it's like kind of a darker highlight, so yeah, I don't really find that one suits my skin too well. But yeah, as I said in my Colourpop rant video, obviously it's like a little bit clickbaity, the title. I do like their products, I just don't like that some of them dry out really quickly, and I didn't like that they didn't have affordable international shipping, but now they do, at least till the end of the year. So if there's anything from Colourpop you want, definitely check them out while it's free shipping over a certain amount, because yeah, I think they're trialing it, but it might not necessarily last. So yeah, take advantage of it while you can. Then we have this one. This one's kind of new to my collection. This is the Laura Mercier Highlight in 01 Matte Radiance Baked Powder. This is gorgeous. This 100% is not matte. I have been wearing this like crazy lately. It's just on my cheekbones. It's so beautiful. It just looks like you are intensely glowing. So it's not super shimmery. It's just like, it's not quite as shimmery as this. It's just like glowing, like your cheeks are beaming. So I really love that. I'm so happy I got it. This packaging is quite big and bulky, but yeah, as I said, this is the baked one. So you can see it's like a little dome. But I feel like they could have made this a little bit more compact. Then I have the Tarte Exposed Highlight. I picked this up at Sephora recently. So I haven't used this a whole heap, but I have been liking it when I've been using it. And we have Benefit What's Up. I actually had this like little mini of What's Up and I really loved it, but then luckily Benefit sent me the full size one. I love this. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen that I've been using this lots lately. It's just this gorgeous like bronzy, light bronzy pink, just a mix of like all of the shades in a highlight, and I don't know, I find it just blends really, really well. With my fingers or my foundation brush or my sponge or something, not the sponge on the end of that, it's like a little bit too small, I think, to kind of blend it out. I love that. This is another highlight I love. This is Smashbox LA Lights highlighter. It's like a little bit more yellow than the other one. Oh, actually no, maybe a little bit more pink. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. It's a little bit more pink and I feel like it's just a little bit more shimmery. Just a little bit, but not a lot. Not a lot in difference there. Then we have this Marc Jacobs 700 Spotlight, which is a lot whiter, kind of more icy. Gorgeous. I love this when I have no tan on, or again when I want a super intense highlight, or I can layer this underneath a different powder highlight to make it really intense since it is so light. Love it. Then we have this NARS Luxor Multiple. This is more pink. I don't love this one too much. I find the NARS Multiple doesn't blend out that well, but the colour is gorgeous. But yeah, it just doesn't, it's not that blendable really, so it doesn't get used that much. Then we have the Josie Maran Argan Illuminizer. This stuff is intense. If you want a good laugh, go check out my full face highlighter video. this was my foundation, and let's just kind of show you how intense that is. That is just the tiniest bit, and it is so intense, so intense, so intense. Anyway, then there is this. This is the Elizabeth Arden First Mate highlighter. This is pink, but it's very glittery, so I don't know. I don't use this one that much. It's gorgeous when you swatch it, but the little bits of glitter in it, actually that's really nice. Swatch is different there than when I put it on my face. I feel like you see the glow and sheen way more there. But I feel like when I put it on my cheek, you just kind of see the glitter chunks. But that's beautiful. I might have to give that one another go. This is the Clarins Eclat Minute Instant Light. It's like a base illuminator. This is in the shade 2 Champagne. This one isn't super highlightery, but I use this more to mix with, running out of space here. Use it more to mix with foundations that I want to add a bit of glow to. So when I used to wear Estee Lauder Double Wear lots, I'd mix that with that all the time. I think we're just on a bit of a cream glow at the moment. So this is Sportsgirl Pretty Cheeky Highlighter in the highlighter shade. They've got like a blush shade and a bronze shade and stuff. Actually, I can't swatch that on that angle. There you go. Just like a nice highlight. I kind of got this because I like the Sportsgirl makeup, so it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of good, I guess. This is the bronze one. It's in my highlighter drawer just because it is, so I may as well just swatch it together at the moment. Nice and shimmery and all that. This is the Nude by Nature in 01 Champagne. This is really pretty too. I'm just gonna, I can't coordinate that hand. There's that one, that bottom one. It's quite, I find that like it's beautiful, that one, but on my skin when I put it on, it looks gorgeous here, but as soon as I turn to the front, you see the bronze base shade. As you can see there, it's like really bronze, highlighter, bronze, like it doesn't look nice from every angle, so it doesn't get used that much. Then we have this is the Becca Opal, it's the mini in the liquid highlighter. Can I coordinate this? Yes. This is quite nice as well, but I prefer, like I love cream products, but I do prefer more of that stick cream as opposed to liquid. So yeah, again, doesn't get used too much. Doesn't mean it's not nice. It doesn't mean I hate it. Doesn't mean I should give it away. Just saying. Just saying. Then there's this. This is the Smashbox Halo Highlighting Wand in gold. My friend gave this to me because they don't use it, so y'all. Suck at swatching on my arm. There you go. It's very bronze, so I kind of use this kind of like generally over my cheek area, not as a straight up highlighter, kind of as like a cream liquid bronzer, but like a really subtle bronzer because it is more of a highlighter, so it's not super dark. Then I've got a mini in the Hollywood and Highlight, so I won't swatch that again. We have this Rimmel Good to Glow 001 Notting Hill Glow. This is a light pinky kind of icy highlighter. It's quite nice. It does come in a gold one too, but I was sent this lighter one, which that was a terrible swatch. We can see it's more of that icy pink shade. Then we have the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator in Sunbeam. This is quite pretty too. This is kind of similar to that Rimmel one, but like a little more intense. Then we have this Buxom Divine Goddess Loumanizer. This is really old. I don't think I should put this on my face, ever. But it is in my highlighter collection, so let's just keep going. Boom. Then I have this Josie Maran Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer. Is that the same as this one? This is a mini. They look about the same, so we'll just skip that one. It's just called Enlightenment Illuminizer, so I feel like it should be different. Yeah. Okay, we have this Tarte sculptor. There's like a mini sculpt and highlight stick and this little brush. This is the highlighter. It is quite pretty. I find this and the contour kit like stick that came with it, they're a little bit hard to blend, so they didn't really get used that much, unfortunately. This is Benefit High Beam in a mini. It's like a pink shimmery one. I definitely find that I use What's Up so much more than this. And then we have Sportsgirl Glow Cream. This is in the shade Nude. It's like a cream highlight from Sportsgirl. I think it's kind of, I don't know how it'll come out. Oh yeah, there you go. It's usually a bit more metallic, but it feels a little bit dried out. But yeah, that was like I remember when I got this, it was super metallic. That is still actually quite pretty. I think that is all for creams, unless there's one sitting somewhere that I don't know about. So yeah, anyway, this is Becca Opal. I got it in a mini. I don't know why, but I just don't really use this much as Champagne Pop. I feel like it's just a bit kind of basic, which is fine, but I feel like Champagne Pop is a bit more kind of unique, whereas this is, you know, very dupeable. Then I have this, oh my goodness, this is so pretty. This is the Scout Cosmetics Illuminate. I think that's just the name of it. It's like a mineral highlighter, and it's a loose. This is the only thing I don't like about it, is that it is a loose, because it makes it, it's making it hard for me to get out. It does get a little bit messy sometimes, but this shade is gorgeous. Alright, let's just, so pretty, so pretty. And then like all these highlighters, they don't all show up in photos, so I do find that that one shows up, like when you want it to be popping in a photo, that one really shows up, Like go check out my Instagram. I'm sure you'll be able to find a picture of me wearing this, and it's like, bam. Okay, I have these Essence So Glow highlighters. We have the pink one and the white, yellow, gold one. I don't use these that much. They are pretty though. They just don't get used a lot. That's pretty. That's the pink one. This is the yellow one. I just find that even though they're gorgeous, they just don't kind of blend that well over my foundation, whereas the other creams do. I find that these just don't. So these I would wear on like a no makeup day where I'm not wearing foundation, I'm just wearing a bit of highlighter and concealer. Because yeah, they just don't sit well on top of my foundation. Alright, I have a bunch of the Diamond Glow highlighters. I haven't bought these in ages. I know they've come out with way more new shades, so I'm not going to swatch these. I'm not. I'm going to skip some of these. Well, all of these. I'm going to skip all of these. But yeah, I have Supernova, which is a pink. We have Mermaid Fantasy, which is like a greeny blue shade. Lickable, Double Take, Conceited, Mini of the Mermaid Fantasy. We have two more because I bought a mini set. We have Yas and Gold Digger. They're beautiful, but they're a bit too intense because they are the loose. I find that they look really shimmery on the cheeks, where like, you know, highlighters, you just want to be like glowing. So I do find that these are a little bit much. Then we have this Stilla. This is an eyeshadow. This is in the shade Wheat, but it is gorgeous. Okay, I've run out of room on that arm. Let's just swatch this here. That's Wheat. It's just like a gorgeous bronze kind of, it's like a darker version of Mary Loumanizer, I would say. Then we have this micro shadow in Meteor from Makeup Store. I love this. This is like a gorgeous, oh, I'm running out of space. This is a gorgeous, no, I can't do it on that arm. I can't, it just can't be done, can't be done. Yeah, gorgeous, light shimmery shade, doesn't look ashy, doesn't look weird, just looks gorgeous. This packaging absolutely sucks though, it's totally broken, but what you gotta do. Then I have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. These aren't really highlighters, but they kind of are highlighters, so it's in this drawer, but I don't know that you would necessarily consider them highlighters. And then we have this Sportsgirl Glow With It Shimmer. Pop it open. This is, what shade is this? Just shimmer. Just the shade Shimmer. It's nice. It's more subtle, but still pretty. Got a bunch of Becca palettes up here on display. This is the Afterglow palette. We have Moonstone. I love Moonstone. Moonstone. We have Rose Gold and Topaz. Topaz. I use Rose Gold and Topaz more as eyeshadows, and then there's 2 blushes in there as well. But yeah, I use those 2 more as, yeah, eyeshadows, and just Moonstone as the cheek. We have the Becca Jaclyn Hill Highlighter palette. We've got Pearl, oh gosh, we have Pearl, which is like a white highlight. We've got Champagne Pop, which I've swatched already, and then the dark shade, which is Blush Copper. It's too dark. I don't really use Blush Copper for anything. Ugh, regretting doing this. It's gonna be such a long video. Still got a bunch of palettes. So next we have the Becca Champagne Glow Face Palette. So you've got Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop. So this is Champagne Pop, and I will swatch it again just so you can compare. Champagne Pop and then Prosecco Pop just there. I find that Prosecco Pop's a little bit yellow on me, but I do wear them together sometimes. Yeah, Champagne Pop's just gorgeous. Like, I felt like Champagne Pop's too yellow, but then when you put them next to each other, Champagne Pop is definitely more like peach. So yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, I absolutely love this blush too. Just while we're here, swatching that blush, which is Rose Spritz. Luminous blush. Hello, hello. Actually, I'll include it because sometimes when I don't want a highlighter, but I still want a sheen to my cheek, I will use that kind of like on the tops of my cheeks. Not like that top, but like, you know, just on the top of the apple, just to create like that highlight sheen. Like, you know, when you're doing no makeup, you're like, crap, my face is too flat, I just need a bit of something on the cheeks. Sometimes I'll use that blush. And then I have the, what are they? Champagne Split in Flower Child and Champagne Pop. Gorgeous. Again, it's Champagne Pop, so I won't swatch it, but that is out on display. That's a gorgeous duo to chuck on quickly because it's not pretty. Then we have Jeffree Star Peach Goddess Skin Frost. Mixed feelings about this, but oh well. It's pretty, like it is very pretty. Sometimes it looks too intense, sometimes it looks too pink, sometimes it's just, I don't know. And the compact is so big. Jeffree, like, I wish he just made it a bit cheaper and a little bit smaller. That would be nice because it's so big. I can't fit it at the front of my makeup. It gets put up the back, so it doesn't actually get used that much, which is really annoying. Then I have the Makeup Geek Kathleen Lights Highlighter Palette. I did a video on this one. Actually, with all of the products, actually no, that'll be way too hard. Maybe with some of the ones that I've done specific reviews on or tutorials based around that product, I might include it in that. So yeah, this is the Kathleen Lights one. Definitely did a video on this, so I will link it below for you. These are just like, hello. The pink is like, I don't like pink highlighters normally, but this one's gorgeous. And we have this one. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit. As I said, not necessarily highlighters, so I won't include them in the swatches, but it is in my highlighter palette drawer. Then we have this. This is the Tarte Skin Twinkle Highlighter Palette. This is really gorgeous. My friend had this and I was like, look, if you want to sell it, I would totally buy it off you because it just is gorgeous. So yeah. The middle shade, so yeah, that's the 3 shades. The middle shade is kind of more of that Hourglass one, like more of like a, you would use it to kind of set under the eyes or like, you know, highlight areas with texture that you don't want to be too shimmery and show up texture worse. This is Goddess of Love from I Heart Makeup. It's like a blush, what is it? This is a baked highlighter in a Love Heart shade. Bit underwhelming there, really. We have this Chi Chi face powder, Rose Wall of Shimmer. This is bronzy. I kind of use, like if I use this, I use just like those shades just to make it like a bit lighter, so it actually shows up like a highlighter, or I would use it more as like an overall blush thing. This is, I was looking for this. This is my blush palette, which is in my highlighter drawer. Let's slide it back into the blush drawer. I have these, which are Makeup Revolution highlighter palettes. We have Radiant Lights, which is a kind of dupe of the Hourglass ones, but way more intense. Like these actually are highlighters. I wouldn't use them all over my face. And then this one is the highlighter lights, which is like a purple or pink and like a NARS Albatross dupe, but way more intense, so I actually like that one better. Not swatching them. Then we have this one. I think this is the last one in the drawer. This is the Hello Sunshine Face Contour Kit. I'm including it in this video because I only use the highlight shade. Well, there's two highlight shades, like a bronzing highlighter shade, contour shade, and highlight shade. This one, so pretty, so pretty. Bam. So nice. I wore this on Christmas Day last year. That's how much I like it. I am exhausted. That was very tiring. That took longer than I thought. I hope you guys didn't get bored by that, but I thought I would share with you my highlighter collection video because everyone is obsessed with highlighters and they're absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love them. If you want me to do a top 5 highlighter video, it's probably never going to happen because I have too many favorites. No, I'm joking. If you guys want to see a top 5, I totally will do it. I also have other highlighters that are like in palettes, like say for example this one from NYX. It's in this Rocket Cheek. This is the Heart of Gold palette. Alright, this highlight shade in it is absolutely gorgeous. Let's just show you. Like, wow. I love that shade so much. I've been using that to highlight my cheekbones heaps lately. So if you wanted to see a top 5 video, it would be, yeah, top 5 highlighters. And it wouldn't just be the ones that you just see. It would be, you know, it would include everything, so even ones in palettes like that. Just my top 5 highlight shades. So if you want to see that, definitely let me know. Something else that isn't out yet, but it's just coming out now, is the NYX Strobe of Genius palette. So as I said, there's not that many good kind of drugstore highlighters. So this is a full highlighting palette. I've had to play with it. It is amazing. So I will definitely be doing a review on that for you. So it's coming out now, like it's on its way to me, so that video might even be up before this one. So I will link that below for anyone who wants to see that one, because I know that there were a lot of high-end highlighters in this highlight collection video. So yeah, if you want to see another drugstore one, I'll link that below. Even if it's up after this, I'll go back in and add it in for you guys. So yeah, I'm so excited about that one. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, that is all for today's video. I will link my eyeshadow palette collection video down below if you missed it, if you like collection videos. If you want to see another collection video, definitely let me know what you want to see and I can get on that for you. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, check out my second channel, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.